Hi everyone, my name is Farhan Nafis Rayhan from 11 Science 8, and today I'm gonna teach you about how to do cardistry. But first of all, what is cardistry? So the word cardistry is a combination of cards and artistry, which is basically what cardistry is. It is the art of card flourishes, or in other words, the art of shuffling a deck of cards. Now usually, skateboarders love to do freestyling, which is doing amazing tricks and stunts with skateboards to show off their skill, which is basically what cardistry is. We are freestyling our skills, but instead of using skateboards, we are using playing cards. In this video, I'm gonna present you a tutorial of one of the easiest moves in cardistry, which is called the Werm, made by Dan and Dave Buck back in 2004 if I'm not mistaken. So this move is although the easiest, it's actually also one of the most iconic moves in all of cardistry because of its very graceful display. Also, I've been doing cardistry for 3 years now. I actually haven't been practicing cardistry for about a year. So my moves are gonna be very sloppy and I really apologize for that. But I hope that my skills are still enough for me to teach you how to do the work. But before we go to the tutorial, I want you to see a performance of this move, so you get an idea of how this move looks like. Well, I actually did this move in the intro, which is exactly the last move that I did. But if you don't want to rewind back to the intro, I will gonna show you the performance right now. So here's what the move looks like. Alright, with that done, I think we can just go straight to the tutorial. Alright, so this is the tutorial for the Werm. So the first step is to hold the deck in the left hand straddle grip. How to do that? First, put your thumb in the left side of the deck, your index in the front, your middle and ring finger on the right, and finally your pinky on the bottom. Just like that. Now you wanna raise the card a little bit like this, so the deck is not on the base of your palm, but it is rising up a little bit, just like that. That is the first step. Now for the second step, you wanna do a Z grip, which looks like this. How to do that? First, you wanna hold the deck with your right hand, with your middle finger and your thumb. Now, so with your thumb, you push the pack forwards into your index finger, while using it as a pivot to lift the cards, just like this. Now you wanna do the same thing with your middle finger, with about a half of the pack, so it will look like this, using your right thumb as a pivot. But you wanna make sure you do it at the same time, so it will look like this. One more time. So you see that this will make a Z kind of formation, which is in fact is called the Z grip, and that is the second step. Now it's the third step. What you wanna do is you want to rotate the right top pack to the right clockwise, just like that. Now what you're gonna do is you want to rotate the pack in your right hand clockwise to the right, like that, while at the same time you wanna turn your wrist facing you, like that. So both motions at the same time will look like this. Now for the left hand, you wanna do pretty much the same thing, but instead you wanna rotate counterclockwise to the left, while also turning your wrist around so the card will also be facing us, just like this. Both motion combined will gonna look like this. Okay, you see that now all three packs facing us. and you see between each two packs there is a 90-degree angle, pretty much 90 degrees, just like this. And that is the third step. So now in the fourth step, you want to go back to the formation from the third step as before and do that. So what you're doing is you are basically pivoting the top card on the right hand pack, just like this. First, you want to put your right index on the top right of the deck, just like that, and you want to push a force diagonally, just like this. Okay, what happens is the card will rotate around your middle finger 90 degrees outwards. Then if you're ready to continue, here's what you're gonna do. Back to the end formation from the first 3 steps, pivot, and then push that card into your pinky finger, left pinky, just like this. Alright, then you want to take out your right index. So now the card is being held by your right middle and left pinky, just like that. So it looks kinda like a square. And that is the fourth step. The fifth step is actually optional. You can just skip to the sixth one if you want to, but I recommend you to do it because it is visually stunning. So here is how it looks like. So how to do it? Basically, you wanna go back to the fourth step as before, and then you wanna raise your right hand by a bit, just like this, while also pulling down your left hand. Doing it at the same time, you are squeezing the cards against each other. Now do it to the other direction, just like that. Do it again and again, up and down, as many times as you want. And that is the fifth step. So in the sixth step, we're gonna extend a card from the middle of the deck. It will look pretty much like this. So it makes kind of like a diamond shaped formation right here. So how to do that? After you rock the cards, you wanna bring your right hand upwards, just like this. Now with your left thumb, you wanna touch the bottom card of the rightmost pack and rotate it outwards along your thumb, just like this. While at the same time, you're bringing your right hand down and your left hand upwards, just like rocking the cards like before. While you're doing that, you are extending the middle card until it finally touches your left pinky, so it making this kind of a diamond formation. And that's the sixth step of the worm. So the seventh step of this move is expanding the worm. First of all, put your left thumb under the top right pack. Now you want to rotate the first and second pack such that the top pack are parallel to the third pack, pretty much like this. Now you want to rotate the middle card until it becomes as straight as it can, and finally pivot the bottom card even more. This is the main formation of the worm. Now from this phase, you can play around and freestyle with whatever that you want. You can play around with the bottom card or with the top pack, or just rotating around the middle card. Whatever that you want, you can freestyle at this part. Last but not least is to close up the worm. There are many ways to do this. You can freestyle it with any moves that you want, but I'm gonna show you how I usually do it. So first of all, bring both of your hands together, while also rotating the middle cards along your thumb, just like this. While you are doing that, you also want to rotate the top card along your index finger, just like that. So the card will get into between the other two cards. Now, after you do that, you want to continue along until all the three cards become pretty much parallel to each other, and you want to bring them together in your right hand just like this. Then square them up. After that, swing your left hand around and drop the single card on the deck. Now you want to flip the pack with your left hand, but here's how you do it. So you're flipping it with your thumb and your index finger while you're also rotating your wrist, just like this. After that, you just want to dump the card on the deck, but make sure that the card will gonna flip along the side of the deck, just like that. And that's how I close up the loop. Let me recap the move one more time. Step 1, do the straddle grip. Remember to lift it a little bit. Step 2, lift from the back and front to make a Z. Step 3, rotate your right and left hand to make an N. Step 4, pivot the top card and push it to your pinky. Step 5, squeeze the deck around. Step 6, extract one card from the middle of the deck and push it to your left pinky to make a diamond. Step 7, open up the worm by rotating the first and second card, rotating the middle card, and then pivoting the last card. Finally, step 8, close up the worm. Bring both hands together, take the 3 cards, drop the card, lift it back and dump it. So here's the move one last time in slow motion.
So that is the Werm tutorial from me. This video is actually for my English assignment, but if you actually watching it, I really appreciate it. If you find this video helpful or at least entertaining, please give it a like. So yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.